What's up, folks? Honey's Morning Update, August 22nd, Monday. So we had a Friday down to 42.20. And as you can tell, it was a red day, and now we're continuing that red day. As I said, that 22 or 4202, 4200 needed to hold. It did not. And now your singles start at about 178 here, all the way down to 147. So we are there into that range. We dipped into it down to 175. So we'll see if this continues or if we get a cash open bounce. Should be critical. Your big level is the 123 level, but we will see if we even make it down here. So 120. 128, 123, that 5 point range should be a buffer. I don't see us heading all the way down there today. We're already down 50 points. That would make it like 100 and something. So, but the cleanup at 147 is a realistic target. If we continue down, we will see if this doesn't reverse back up. If we can get back over the 4200, 4203 level by cash, maybe we could see some reprieve, or a cleanup of this cash gap from 28 to 2175. So that was that overnight. So when we gapped down on Sunday, it left a futures gap as well. Upside right now, I don't know. We would need to get above 4220. That 4220 level is pretty decent, right? So your overnight high is 21. This is 20. So if we get back over there, we could see some reprieve back up, maybe into the 43 level, 49 level. But as of now, I'm looking at downside. But yes, so once the 4203, 4200 broke, it kind of opened up the dam. Your 4155 here is also a decent level, but I really think that if we're going to head down there, we're going to head into the 48, 47. That would be my target on the low end. So if you're looking for a reaction PCS, if we dump further, that would be it for me. Hourly, that's the daily. Hourly, 4203 is your S1, 427 or 4178, and then 4136. I don't know. I'd say I don't see it going down there, but well, who knows? So that's kind of where we're at right now. On the yearly volume, the 4228 is your pivot. On your 60-day volume, 4122 is your pivot. So we'll see. And then if on the 2-year, 3228, but. So this was kind of the 200-day moving average that everyone saw as, we popped up, we tapped it, and it looks like the end of the bear market rally. I added that trend line to see, because we're just going to kind of ride that and see how that transpires. But if we get below the 4070 level, then we're back into the 3900 level. So we'll see if this last node at that 22, that 4225 level, I think Joey mentioned that as well, is probably going to be pretty important. It's your, this pivot right here. So this 4223, that 5 level, here's your open and close at the 4228 level. So I would suspect that we would come back down there, and that should be some sort of support. But keep an eye on that. Cash gaps, dear God. Okay, so we're going to skip this one. The 4219, 4207, we're going to open up down below here. So this is going to be a double gap, because that's going to create another gap. We're going to open up in, as of now, we'll open up in or just above the 4177, 4137 gap. So I would expect that to fill. So that's another target right there on SPX would be to 4137 would fill that cash gap. Next one below is the 4107. I really don't think we'll see that. Because again, we're already down 50 points. Dow's down 318, and NASDAQ's down 191. So again, we'll see if this continues or if we get a cash open rebound. Time will tell. As I said before, we had that 101 to 102.7 level euro. We had a spike up, railroad, tweezer, whatever you want to call it, came back down, and now we're going to go test the lows. So we went below parity this morning briefly. We're holding just above it on the euro. A break of this 0995, and that opens the table to a 95. This is incredible watching a currency just kind of go away. Again, the biggest pain trade right now from a macro aspect is a higher dollar. So keep that in mind, that the lower this goes, the higher the dollar goes, the more people cry and the more pain and the more covering. And anyway, I can get into that, and I probably should on another video of what the dollar actually means and what I'm looking at long term. But anyway, from the daily aspect, that's kind of what we're looking at. Please be careful. We've got, again, holding 182. Relvol's at 152 for an overnight right now. That's huge. So that means that this move probably isn't over. Oops. All right. Economics. Fed National Activity Index. I don't know what that is. As manufacturing PMI on Tuesday. New home sales is going to be a big one to watch. Wednesday, durable good orders, capital pending new home sales index. That's going to be another one on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be crazy. Job claims, GDP. So GDP, this is going to be all for QT or Q2. So that's going to be interesting to see. You had an 09 print, 05 print. If this is a negative print, then everyone's going to claim recession again. So maybe we're front running that poor number. PCE, real consumer. So Friday is going to be crazy. And then Powell speaks at Jackson Hole. So that's going to be the doozy at 10 a.m. on Friday. So interesting week coming up. Again, stay vigilant, stay safe, pick your spots, don't stick around. But I would say that the trend is lower right now, unless we can get reversed. And if you notice, that cash gap right there on the ES is that 42.28. So that's really, what you need to either get to or above to reverse this madness. But I don't see that right now. Keep an eye on the euro as well. Anyway, stay safe, and I will be around later this afternoon and briefly tomorrow. I'll be in and out all week, but I'll do my best to keep these videos. All right, thanks.